Hello everyone, Brick Trooper here, and today we'll be talking about the history of the Pere Marquette 1225, aka the real Polar Express. To start off our video today, we have to go back, way back to the 1930s and the beginning of the Pere Marquette Railway. Pere Marquette was formed in the 1900s by the merging of three Michigan state railroads. The Pere Marquette was in good shape in the 1930s and ran throughout most of Michigan. At this time, the Pere Marquette relied on two primary locomotives, the 282's Mikados for fast-moving freight service, and their slow but strong 210-2s. But as the economy recovered from the Great Depression in the later 1930s, overhead traffic demanded faster and more powerful locomotives to pull more freight. But there was a problem for the Pere Marquette. Those trains were just becoming too heavy for the 282's to handle. And their 210-2s were certainly strong enough, but were just far too slow to meet the demand. To overcome this problem, the Pere Marquette would contact the Lima Locomotive Works and would order a locomotive which had much success working on other railroads. That locomotive was the 284 Berkshire-type steam locomotive. The 284 Berkshire-type steam locomotive had much success on other railroads, such as the Chesapeake and Ohio and Virginia as an example. The Berkshires had a weight of 401 tons, 69-inch driving wheels, and a length of 101 feet. The Berkshires featured the best from their previous two locomotives, having the speed of their 282's and the power of their 210-2's. In total, the Pere Marquette would purchase 39 Berkshire-type steam locomotives, and they would be the biggest locomotives operational on the Pere Marquette. One of these Berkshires would of course be number 1225, the date of Christmas. And only God would know the sheer amount of popularity and success this train would have in the future. Pere Marquette would in fact arrive on December 7th, the same day as the Pearl Harbor attack on 1941, and in fact it would go on straight into wartime service the very next day. The Berkshires would serve the Pere Marquette very well. However, in the mid-1940s, the Chesapeake and Ohio would absorb the Pere Marquette. Decades after this, the Chesapeake and Ohio would also absorb other companies and would turn to the company now known as CSX. The Chesapeake and Ohio originally wanted to rename 1225 and put the C&O lettering on it. However, they wouldn't be able to due to the fact they hadn't fully paid off the Berkshire yet. So it would retain its Pere Marquette lettering and the number 1225. Berkshire 1225 would have a good decade in service. However, in the year of 1951, the Chesapeake and Ohio became very fond of dieselization, and sadly 1225 would be retired and sent to scrap. However, there'd be some luck for 1225. The chairman of the Chesapeake and Ohio didn't like scrapping locomotives, but had a hard time finding homes for them. However, he would find luck for 1225 with MSU. In the year of 1957, 1225 was cosmetically restored and put on display at the university. While on display, a boy named Chris was quick to note that the number on the train was 1225, the same date of Christmas. Chris says he has fond memories of playing on the 1225, and this would play a crucial role in the history of 1225. 1225 would remain undisturbed until 1971, when a group of MSU students formed the Michigan State Railroad Club, in which would begin restorations on restoring the locomotive to as-built condition. After 4 years of long work, 1225 was fully operational once again, and blew its whistle after 2 decades of being out of commission. At this time, 1225 would now be running excursions across Michigan, but in the year of 1985, Chris would release his best-selling book, The Polar Express. And when he thought things couldn't get any better, in the year 2004, Warner Brothers would start a film adaptation of Chris's best-selling book, The Polar Express, and regularly come out to see 1225 to record audio and footage of the real train for the movie. This would vastly increase the popularity of 1225, causing it to be one of the most popular attractions in the state of Michigan, and people even give it the nickname, the real Polar Express. As of the time of this video, the Polar Express is currently going through restorations here in 2022. It probably won't be done for the next 2 years, but it will be back on the rails really soon. And I pray, with God's grace, I will one day be able to ride behind this legendary locomotive that's given me joy, along with so many others throughout the years. Ah, here it is. Oh, didn't see you there. Hi, well, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. It really means a lot. Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. I will be making another Polar Express video sometime around next week. More in-depth version as to why the Polar Express would explode. I got a lot of comments saying it wouldn't explode and stuff, so I'm going to do more in-depth review showing why that would explode. But till then, I'll catch you on the rails and wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Good night.